Okay, hello everyone. Today I just want to give a little update or show my plants a little bit here. So, if you're new to this channel, well, there's not much substance. It's just showing you one man's hobby. That's pretty much it. So, my interest is bonsai. Also grafting a little bit. So, grafting and bonsai gets me curious. So, let's take a look here. This here is my wild crab apple tree bonsai. So if you take a look, it is actually a shohin size. It's about yay high, hand high. So if you notice, the Tim Hortons cup here is another. It's actually an air layer of an air layer. So I collected this during the summer, and now I've decided to air layer it. You know, seeing those Japanese videos of those little mame and the shohin size bonsais. So we can have instant bonsai by air layering. So get out there a little bit, find yourself a little crabapple tree or a little interest, whatever you see. You don't have to dig it up, but you can air layer it and have your own very little bonsai with some trunk girth, and you can have a shohin size. Now as well, if you take a look, I did a bit of grafting as well. So took myself, especially during the winter, it keeps you busy. So I brought this in semi-dormant, and then after that it kind of re-sprouted. So knowing that is re-sprouting, it's winter time right now. Went outside, took some clippings of some other apple trees, and I grafted it on, and now it's sprouting. You see here? This is a different apple tree. So there's actually, I've decided to graft more than one variety from more than one trees, so that eventually when it does grow, they'll bloom at the same time, and they'll also cross-pollinate each other. So, good idea. And as you can see, this one here as well was grafted, and if you look, you'll notice it's actually blooming. And this one here is about to flower as well over here. So when I sever this, this is going to be a separate tree, which is an identical tree as this one, and it's going to have different apples on it. And on top of that, it would be a full-size apple. So imagine, the apples would be about this big. But anyways, it's just for fun and novelty. So, and because it's small enough, I can take it anywhere I want. And if you're wondering what all this is, it's just to keep moisture. This is just paper towel and a wet paper towel. So eventually it's going to go into a little shallow bonsai pot, and that'll be a shohin bonsai, instant bonsai, in under a year. So let me show you some other ones. Now I have one here that isn't even in the shot. If you take a look, it actually goes all the way up. I'll have to zoom out if I can. So it's in a pot, and if you notice, it goes all the way up, and then up on top is actually a dome. See, it goes all the way up, and actually I put a dome, and it's actually with LED lights. If I was to block it, let me see. Can't show you right now, but it's actually a grapevine. So you can bonsai grapes too, but they're one of the easiest things to root as well. I always had this thought of like having grapes right on your table. And in the summertime, I put LED lights all over there because at nighttime it actually lights up. And eventually what I'm going to do is have the tendrils go all the way up over the dome, hang over it, and then have grapes hanging. And you can set it anywhere you want, on your table or whatever. And anybody can do this. It's very easy. All you do is just go out. Even in the wild you can find grapevines. All you do is just take a clip with 3 nodes, stick one in the soil, or 2 if you want to make sure it roots. Keep it moist and it starts to grow. That's how easy it is to grow grapes. So eventually, like I said, you can pick some grapes off and have a little bit of grapes for yourself. So if you know anybody with a grapevine or anything, just take a couple of clippings and that's it. Anyways, that's another concept. Let's see, what else? I can't show you, but if I could only light it up, but let me show you one more. Now, this here is actually a kaffir lime tree. Let's see. Next to a statue. So, let's see. Because the kaffir leaves, just like bay leaves and stuff, you can cook with it. So I'm like, I do a lot of cooking. So I made a kaffir lime tree bonsai with a statue. And when it grows enough leaves, I'll cut some off and use it for cooking. Or keep in the freezer. And it does really well as a bonsai too. So that's it for the update today. Take care.